Hey everyone, welcome back. Quick tip for you today. I'm going to show you how to weather your model railroad trains or rolling stock with chalk weathering. I picked this up from Packetans the other day for $5. I think it's a great deal. 48 different colors of chalk, and they're nice long sticks. I'll say probably about 3 inches long, if I would say so. Here's some I've already used, but these are really nice. I think great deal if you go and buy them. So anyway, here's how I'm just going to show you how to do it. First of all, it is going to have to make your own chalk. So what I have here is all types of different types of sandpaper. I'm sort of guessing which ones work the best, and I found out that if I use 210 grit sandpaper, it works the best. So what you got to do is you have to take your chalk here, which I grab here, and let me switch the hands to the camera. And all you have to do is just scrape it back and forth, and it will create a little pile. Well, unfortunately, I can't do it twice, or I can't do it with myself on the camera. So I'll show you back when I'm done. All right, now that I have some weathering powders done, you can see here I got just in a yogurt container, old yogurt container that I saved. I got some powders in here that I already scraped up and such here. So I'll show you some ones that I've already done. Well, here is a K-Line 48-foot container I've already done. It looks pretty nice, I think. I really think it turned out pretty well. And then I have, so that's that one. And then I have my JB Hunt one here. None of these I've sealed yet, so I have to be really careful what I touch. This one side looks a little better to me. And then I also did my 5 Wellcars set of Intermodel. You see here, I would show you, but I wasn't thinking when I did this that I was going to do a video, and I sort of did it last night while watching the baseball game on. So there you go. I'll show you the process or how I did it with some other cars, but I think it looks really neat, and I really like how it turned out. It looked really good. So here we go. I'm going to show you how I go do it. So I have my little station where I spray paint, which is right here. This is where I spray paint everything. I got my spray paints right here, and so there it is. That's what I'm going to show you how to do in a little bit. But here's the container. Some of the other containers are already done. I simply, you can see, already got it there. Here, maybe I can turn up the light a bit. Oh, it's already there, I guess. So anyway, so I got them, and they look really neat. So I'll just have to put some powders on them to finish them up. But I'll show you how I do it. So I'll simply take a nice flat, you can probably get anything, just like a earth tone color paint. And what you're going to do is, you're going to spray right here. That's what I do. So some of it like kicks up like it's dirt on the sides right here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you it. Actually, yes, I will. So I'll do it in a couple seconds here. Alright, I'm going to show you here how I do it. I'm sorry, it's not stable with my left hand. Actually, let me switch off. It's not going to be as perfect anymore. But I got my can, I spray it up, and I'm just going to aim down right where my finger is there. And it'll create a nice little like dirt type thing. So there we go. I did more on the car. I'll turn that around, and I'll do the other side. So it looks good there, and then I'll do the two ends. You know, you really should probably take off the wheels, but I sometimes forget to. So there we go. Yeah, man, I probably should have done the wheels. That hurt. Oh well, you know, you live and learn. Alright, so there we go. We got that done. We'll let that dry. It looks really nice. And we'll go on to some of the containers that I already did. So let's do the China shipping and the EMP one. So we'll go back to my weathering station here. Set up the camera on what I have. So that looks good right there. See, and here we go. So first of all, I like to actually go sideways because it makes it look a little more realistic. So just take a normal paintbrush anytime size works. I do it on this, so I can easily put it back in the container. So I'll take some rusty color stuff, I call it first, and I get some on my brush here. And then all I'll do is just go put it on here, and then I'll just go back and forth. I go this way. You could go the up and down. I go that way afterwards. So I put it all as much as you want. So I get it, and then I just clean it right off like that. So it's a nice little straight line, it seems like. Then sometimes the bottom, get rid of it there. And then you can also take more off if you just keep spraying it, if you keep chugging it along here. So get some, it's a little dark here, so get some more off. So I think that looks pretty good for that. So I'll stop for a second, and I'll hook this up, so then I can, it's already folded, so I can simply just put it right back in there. So I'm not wasting any at all, because sort of doing this on a budget. And I'll take another color. I'm in the mood to do some gray here, so pick up my gray. I'll put some here, don't want too much. And I'm going to go this way to show you how you can do it this way too. Personally, takes a little longer, and I don't like it as much. But I guess you could do it. There's nothing stopping you from if you'd like to. So let's show you how that looks. As you can see there, you can't really tell that much here. Unfortunately, the light isn't that great in here, so you might not be able to tell, but it does actually take away some of the redness of the rust. But I'll pick some back up, and I'll put it on, then I'll go this way on it to show you how it could look if you did it the other way. And then I'll scrape it right down, and it looks so much more realistic now, I personally think. But I could be wrong. And then I'll clean this one back up here. Sorry, I can't see that. Alright, so I'm back down, and I'll take the black, and I'll sparingly use it. I normally use it a lot more than most people do, because I like mine heavily weathered. But I'll grab it here, and I'll just put a little bit on the G, because I want the G to be really faded, like I can't see it. So just take some off, and then we'll just go back and forth on this little G area here. I'll go up and down on these like it's some little big monster rust stuff. And then we'll simply just pull down, and you got one side finished. So I'm going to finish this one up, and I'll show it to you when I'm done. Alright, so I finished the China shipping container. I think it turned out really nice. I really like it. As you can see, some of the rust sort of growing on the side of it. So I really like it. And here I'll move on to the EMP one. This one's a little bit more trickier. This one you got to be sort of careful what I did here. This one was a little light how I did it. And this side I really like how it is. But I'm going to do more of a rust color on this one than anything else. So I'll first start with some gray here. Get some good on my thing. And I'll just start, we'll go up and down here. I like to go really the other way, so go back so I can get more done in a quick bigger area. So I got that there, so it looks more gray there. In the background there you can hear the Indians game. I'm watching it as I'm doing this. Here, I'll mute it for you. You don't need to hear it. You're more interested in me, I'm sure. And so I'm just getting this done here. And remember, spray it down. And that looks pretty good. That's a pretty good dust color there. So I'll take this, put it back in here, and then I'll move on with a rust color. You know, there's already a ton of rust anyway, so I don't see why I'm going to put more on. But I'm just going to put this at sort of like a one streak here. So I'm just going to do one major streak over the EMP logo, like this. So it looks like a little streaky. Yeah, I'm cracking this a bit. I think that looks really nice how it turned out. I like that one. Really good. So there's that side. Let me get you that done. And then I'll do the top here, just some rusty color. Just add a little color. I should put a little black in because I'm feeling this a little dark. There we go, that's a little better. A little rusty green. Okay, got the black and the gold mixed, or rust mixed up. And now I'm on the other side. The other side, I think I'm just going to do a lot of gray colors here. Because of, see more, modeling more of the Ohio Railroad. And you see more just grays than anything else. Because the soil is pretty gray here. Nice and boring, I would say. So I'll put some on there, mix some more up here. And now let's put it back. Just nice, quick. I mean, you don't take much time, don't really think much about it, just do it, really, what my saying is. So I'll put some there and make it look a little better, and, well, that's the finished side right there. And then I'll go to the side here, Just put some right there, not much spray. And then the top here I sort of sprayed it and it didn't look so good. So I'll get some black here. I got my black and I'll just simply go over it. It's not really, doesn't really like to stick to these surfaces, but just put a little, because these are going to be my top cars, I know. Because I like to run long ones. So there we go, and that's done right there. And then I'll be back with the whole car in just one moment. Alright, well, I finally got the paint off the wheels. I spent probably about 10 minutes doing that. That was a lot of fun. So remember, if you're going to weather spray paint, make sure you take off the wheels. That is a big thing to do. If you don't, well, we'll say this, you'll be paying for it pretty soon. So anyway, here, this is an unweathered one. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. And there's my just painted one. I mean, you can tell the difference right then and there. And then I have a weathered one here with only I use black. I didn't spray paint or anything, just pure black. So you can see there's a big difference in the three of them. This one's the darkest, brand new pretty much, and that one's just sort of dusty colored. So I want to show you how to, I'm not going to show you how to do this one. This one is pretty much just taking black and going up and down, side to side, pretty much what I did with the containers. So I'm not going to figure out how to do that, but I'm going to show you pretty much how to do this one, and then you'll understand how to do it. So I'll get our black, because this is coal. So this is the only thing you're not going to want to do rust or really anything on it. I'm just going to do black, so I'll get a nice big swab of black on my thing here. And then I'll just go back and forth. I go side to side, side to side. I like side to side, as I told you before, because one, it's a lot quicker. It seems like it applies a lot better too. And I'm just a person who I need to apply, because I don't want to spend an hour to do one car at a time. I want to get bulk this done quickly. So we'll put some gray on there. Take it down. That looks really nice so far. Then get some more black on it. So you can fade the logo maybe. Did I just take off I think I might have just taken off a grab iron. Oh well. You know how it goes. You always can fix those. So there we go. That looks really nice how it is. I think I'm going to put a little more black on the corner with this, because this is where most of it always occurs. So put some there. That looks good right there, how I like it. We'll put some here, because of course, you know, the wheels are going to be kicking up dust and everything. This one, you have to go right up and down, though, unfortunately. There's not enough room to do other way, you know. You can just take some off. Yeah, you can. I only do one side because it sort of looks good. And then we can move on to the other side of it. So here we go. Get some black. Actually, I'm going to do another technique I did, which is pretty much just pour it on here like this. And then you can just go back and forth, and you get major amounts done quickly. So I'll do that. Get it. It really looks really good. So you see them heavily weathering this thing. Like it's been in the circulation. Well, yeah, circulation for years. That's more of a money term, I'm pretty sure. So, take some of the extra stuff, fade that, fade this, and then really what you could do on the inside, you could pretty much spray paint and such. I think it's just a pain, and I just leave it how it is. And then the back here, like this, and I think that looks pretty good. So that's how to weather. Thing about less than 5 minutes, I would say that. And I did pretty much the exact same thing. That's how I did the intermodal set. So there you go. It looks really nice to me. There's definitely different ways you can do with it. But so I did that. There's the other side down, and then you just have to pretty much spray them down. Which the Big E61, he does a great job on how to do it. That's why I learned. So you gotta give a lot of credit to him how I did it. And I really enjoy his method, and I think it's working great. So until next time, thanks for watching.